Everyone, welcome. This is lecture number 18 of statics and part 17 of catenary. This is the last video on catenary, right? So by this video we are finishing the topic common catenary, right? So we have solved 24 problems as of now. That is, we are going to solve overall. We have solved 23 problems as of now. So in this video we will be solving the last and final problem on catenary, which is 24th problem, right? So if you haven't watched all the previous videos, you please watch all the video and come back to this video, right? So before getting into today's problem, so I'll just get you the ongoing courses on Unacademy, right? Yes. So yes, you can see Unacademy produced 7 trackers in top 20, 15 trackers in top 50, and 170 plus Unacademy has cracked it. You can go through this slide. And there is 35% offer going on, 20% is optional, plus 10% if you use my code Prasanna10. And there is also 9 months combo to crack UPSC Preparation 2022, 28% off with optional, plus 10% use my code Prasanna10. And you're going to get test series for free if you purchase 1 year subscription. And there's also 3 month festive combo, 10% with optional, plus 10% use my code Prasanna10. So this is a new batch starting on 3rd November. And this is scheduled for 1 year batch. And these are the educators. And this is scheduled for 2 year batch. These are the educators. So there's also a free test series for UPSC CSE. And this is a client mentorship program, and you can also avail loan if you want, right? Yes, we'll get into the problem now. So yes, we will start. So this is problem number 24, last problem on catenary. So that one topic in statics, that is catenary, will be completed, right? Yes. So this is very similar problem. If you have understand the last 4 to 5 problems, that is we are dealing in a topic called mass connected with the string, right? So again a similar problem, very easy problem, we will do this, right? Yes. So a heavy string of uniform density and thickness. So I'll just change the thickness now. Okay. So a heavy string of uniform density and thickness is suspended from 2 points in the same horizontal plane, right? A nth weight that of string is attached to its lowest point, so that if theta and psi be the inclination to the vertical of tangent at the highest and lowest point of the string, then we need to prove tan phi is equal to 1 plus tan theta, right? So don't get confused with the question, very easy question, right? So usually we have a catenary like this, right? So usually we will have a catenary. So let us draw some axis now, right? Let us draw some axis. So let us say this is draw the axis first. So let us draw a line and let's draw it. Now you can see let W be the weight of this chain, right? So you can see yes, AB string of uniform density and thickness. Here they haven't talked about the length of the chain, right? So let us assume the length of the chain is 2L. So that means here it is the length will be L, here the length will be L, right? So here we have 2 points A and B. So here we have 2 points A and B. So let the length of the string be, let us assume the length of the string be equal to 2L. Therefore from lowest point to this point the length is L, and from this point the length is L again, and let small w be the weight per unit length, right? So let us assume first let 2L be the length of the chain, right? 2L be the, you can assume L also, whatever you want, right? So let 2L be the, if I assume 2L means a problem will be somewhat easy, right? Let 2L be the length of the chain or string, right? Let small w be the weight per unit length. Small w be the weight per unit length of the chain, right? Per unit length of the chain. Let capital W be weight of chain, right? Capital W weight of chain. So it means what is capital W? So overall length is 2L. Overall length is 2L, and my weight per unit length is W, right? So therefore my capital W is 2LW. Capital W is the weight of the chain. So that means weight per unit length is W. Overall we have 2L length, so it means 2L into W, right? So mark this as equation number 1. These are very basic, right? For all the previous problem we are following the same technique. Now this is as preliminaries. Now you can see a weight. Yes, so before that we will also draw a directrix so that it will be easy for you. So we will have some directrix like this, right? Yes. Let this be the directrix. Now you can see a weight is attached to its lowest point, right? The weight is attached to lowest point. Let this be equal to W dash, right? So how much weight we are adding is a nth weight of the string is attached to lowest point, right? So this W dash is nth weight of the string, right? So that means, so let W dash here W dash is the nth weight of the string. So we know weight of string is W. So we are attaching, you can see they are saying that a nth weight that of string is attached to its lowest point. So let W dash be the weight attached at lowest point. So W dash is the weight attached to lowest point. W dash is the weight attached to its lowest point. So they have given that they have attached 1 by nth means 1 by nth, right? So 1 by n of W, right? That is what they have given. So if I attach a weight, how will be my new catenary? So my new catenary will be the string will be stretched, right? The string will be stretched. Will be stretched. So therefore this portion is extended, right? That is, this portion is extended. Let this be S, let this also be equal to S, right? So that is the distance from the new lowest point to this point, right? Yes. So that means this S is increased, this S length is increased, right? Yes. Now we need to show that they have also given that if theta and phi be the inclination to the vertical of tangent at the highest and lowest point. Now it is given that theta and phi be the inclination to the vertical of tangent at the highest and lowest point. You can see here they have given that it is vertical. Usually we will have angle to be horizontal. In that case my angle will be, you can see in the previous problem, you can see usually we will denote angle here, right? Psi A, psi B. But here they have given not horizontal, they have given the vertical angles, right? So that means you need to put angles here, right? So I will let you know that for all the previous problem we have horizontal, right? But here you are giving that vertical angles. The very first problem we are seeing vertical angles, right? Yes. So first what we will do is we will draw the tangent line. So we know there will be two tangent, right? So we will draw that first. So there will be one at A and just increase that, and also there will be one tangent at B, right? At this point, which is where it is. So at this point we can draw one tangent. Right? Yes. So this is one point and this is one point. Now usually we will write angle here, right? They will suppose if they give horizontal means we will write theta here, we will write psi here. But they have given what they have given. They have given that theta and psi be the inclination to the vertical of tangent, right? So vertical of tangent means first time we are doing like this. So how to plot is that you just draw a right angle to this, right? You just draw a right angle. Right? This is a right angle, and you form a right angle here. Right? You form a right angle here. So this is a right angle. This is a right angle, right? This is a right angle, and this also a right angle, right? Now you need to plot here, right? So this is theta. and this is phi. This is theta and this is phi, right? So usually we will be plotting theta and phi here if they given horizontal. If they given vertical means you plot like this, right? So this is 90. You can find this very easily, right? You can find this very easily. This is also 90. So what this angle? What this angle is? So this angle is 90. This angle is theta. This angle has to be equal to 90 minus theta. This angle has to be equal to what? 90 minus phi, right? Very easy. You just don't get confused, right? So you can see we know that sum of all angles is 180. So 90 is one angle, phi is one angle. So 90 is one angle, phi is one angle. We don't know third angle. Let us call that as x. We know overall it is 180. So therefore x has to be equal to what? 90 minus phi. That is what I have written here. This angle is 90 minus phi. And here we know one angle is 90 and one angle is theta. We don't know third angle, but we know overall angle is 180. So therefore my x will be again 90 minus theta. This is 90 minus phi, this is 90 minus theta, right? So this angle is 90 minus theta, this angle is 90 minus phi, right? Yes. So these are the one that we observe from the questions, right? Yes. Now we will come back to our problem. So we have w dash is 1 by n of w. So 1 by n of what is w? W is 2l into w, right? 2l into w. So also we know that what is w dash? Usually we will write w dash as 2s into w, right? Because after w dash weight is length is 2s, s plus s is 2s, and w is the weight per unit length, right? So let us call this as 2, let us call this as 3. So from 2 and 3 find L, right? So from 2 and 3 we have 1 by n into 2lw is equal to 2s into w, right? I'm just equating, right? So here we have w dash, here we have w dash, right? Both are equal to w dash. So therefore this has to be equal to equal. So 2 will get cancelled, w will get cancelled. So we have L to be equal to n into s, right? We have L to be equal to L into s. So call this as equation number 4, right? So far what we did is I have just drawn the diagram based on the question, right? All are same. There is only one thing is changing, right? Here it is 90 minus phi, here it is 90 minus theta. That's it, right? Yes, because it is given a vertical angle, right? Yes. So we need to prove tan phi is equal to 1 plus n tan theta. Tan phi is equal to 1 plus n tan theta. Now these are elementary, right? So these are elementary. After that you can do this now. Let's call this point as E. Now at E, what is S? We know that S is C times tan psi, right? C times tan psi. So at E, my S will be C times at E, my S is S. Okay, let me write that. Actually, you just have to watch all the previous videos, right? Then only it will be very, very easy for you to follow. And my E, my S is S. And what is my angle psi? And my angle psi is, so at E, it makes an angle 90 minus phi, right? 90 minus phi. 90 minus phi. So substitute back here. So S is at E, my S is C tan psi. So here my psi is S is S. Psi is tan 90 minus phi, right? This implies my S is equal to C times tan 90 minus theta is cot, right? So cot phi. Mark this as equation number 5. And at A, what is my S? My S is the distance from lowest point to that point. So from here to here, the distance is what? From here to here it is S, and from here to here it is L. So it will be S plus L, right? So from here to here it is S, and from here to here it is L. So we will have S plus L. So at A, my S is S plus L. And what is my angle? My angle is 90 minus theta, right? Usually we will take this as our angle. So therefore substitute back here. So we have S is equal to C times tan psi. But we have at A, my S is S plus L. C times tan 90 minus theta. So this will be equal to S plus L. C times, I can write this as cot theta, right? I can write this as cot theta. So mark this as equation number 6, right? So I'm going to divide 5 and 6 now. I'm going to divide 5 by 6. So what is 5? S divided by S plus L is equal to C cot phi divided by C cot theta, right? And this will be equal to S divided by S plus, and we know the value of L, right? L is what? N into S. L is N into S. N into S, and this will be CC will get cancelled. Cot phi by cot theta, right? Cot phi by cot theta. So let us keep this as it is, right? Cot phi divided by cot theta. So here I can take S common. So we take S common, we will have 1 plus N is equal to cot phi divided by cot theta. This implies this S will get cancelled. So we have 1 by 1 plus N is equal to cot phi divided by cot theta, right? So if I cross multiply this, we will have cot theta is equal to 1 plus N cot phi. So I can write cot theta as 1 by tan theta, and this will be equal to 1 plus N. This is 1 by tan phi, right? So this is same as 1 by tan theta is equal to 1 plus N divided by tan phi. So this implies if I cross multiply this, we will have tan phi is equal to 1 plus N tan theta. That is what we need to prove, right? So problem is very easy. The only thing is they have given this as vertical tangent, right? So vertical angle, that means you need to take this as 90 minus phi, 90 minus theta. That's it, right? So if they give horizontal, means you take this as theta, you take this as phi. But here they have given this as vertical. So only changes this. Other thing is very easy, right? These are the same thing that you do for all the problem. The only thing is if they given this as vertical tangent, take this as 90 minus theta, 90 minus phi, right? So that's it. So we completed catenary. So we have solved 24 problems based on catenary, right? So that's it. So we will come back. We will start next topic in statics, right? So if you haven't watched all the videos, please watch all that, right? So thank you. All the best. Goodbye.